Hi, welcome to another tutorial video showing you how to use the Health Stack platform. Let's say in this demonstration you are the admin for your facility and you would like to know how you can administer the platform for your facility. You have the admin user profile and you have just logged in as an administrator for the Health Stack platform. You would need to go to the admin module, click. Now this is the admin module. In the admin module, you can create an employee record, you can manage an employee record, you can create and manage locations at the facility, and you can determine the band at which the facility or your services falls under. For this demonstration, we will be managing employee record and managing locations. In another video, we will cover the band function on this module. Let us create an employee record. You click on employees. This is the employees page. You find that there's a search box where you can search for an employee record. You have a list of employees at the facility. You have a form for you to create a new employee record. Let us create a new employee record and modify that record. Let's say the name of this employee is John. Let's say Peter Ola. Peter Ola is an accountant, right? The profession can be a medical doctor, a nurse, pharmacist, lab scientist, IT, sales technician, whatever role or whatever profession that you are going to be working under at this facility. We're going to enter Peter's phone number as 008001111, hypothetical number, and let's say Peter's email to log into the system is peter@test.com. Peter is in the finance department. Department unit is, let's say Peter is an auditor, so it's audits. And we're going to create a password for Peter. Let's say Peter's password is tests. So we click on create. Before we click create, remember you need to enter every relevant information for that employee. It is important that you enter the name, first name, last name, the profession, phone number, email address, the department unit, and a password so that Peter Ola can log into the system. So let's create an employee record. Employee created successfully. Now we've just successfully created an employee called Peter Ola. Peter Ola is an accountant. This is his phone number. This is his login email. He works at the finance department and is an auditor. So let's click on Peter's record. Just clicked on Peter's record. Now we can edit this information we've just entered. You can decide to change the first name or modify, maybe correct a spelling or something. You can modify the profession. You can modify the phone number. Please do not try to modify the email. If you try to modify the email, Peter cannot log into the Health Stack platform with that email anymore. I repeat, if you try to modify the email, that means Peter will find it difficult to log into the Health Stack platform with that email. So you can modify the first name, last name, profession, phone number, department, and the departmental unit, but not the email. So let us say Peter's last name is Pan. Nice. And we click on save. So we have just updated an employee record. Peter's surname is no longer Ola. but Pan. Now we want to set a role for Peter. Setting a role on the Health Stack platform simply means you're trying to determine what modules Peter can use on the Health Stack platform. You are trying to determine what modules Peter can access on the Health Stack platform. Let's say, for instance, Peter is a doctor. Peter would have to visit clinics and attend to clients. So we would enable clients and clinic for Peter. But in this case, Peter is an accountant. That means Peter will be working at the finance department. Obviously, you might want to set roles for Peter at the finance module and for clients. So let us click on set role to set a role for Peter. Employee roles. Employee roles simply means you're choosing a module that the client can access. Peter Pan can access clients. Peter Pan can access finance module. Peter Pan can bill a client, and Peter Pan can adjust price. So we're going to save. We're about to update roles for the employee Peter. Yeah, okay. Roles updated successfully. Now we have just created a new client, a new employee record. We updated the employee record and we set roles for the employee. Let us create a new location at this facility. Remember, you are the admin and you are trying to administer the facility on the platform. You're going to create a location. Let's say we now have a new location in the finance department. Let's say we have the audit location, that is the audit office at the location or at the facility. So we click on locations. You will see a list of all locations here, or you can just simply search for a location. You can search for, you can pull out the details of a location by searching for it, or you can just view all locations. If you click on a particular location, you can edit and you can create a sub-location. For the sake of this demonstration, let us create a new location. We're going to be creating a location at the finance department. So we choose the location type. The location type is finance, so we click finance. And the name of the location is audits. Let's say audits. You click create. Before we create this location, let us go through this. You need to choose a location type. That is to say, the location where the module where this location can be accessed. So this location we just created is under the finance module, and we say the location is called audit. So we just create. Now we've just created a location called audit. Remember, you can update or modify this location. You can decide to change the name of the location, but you cannot change the location type. All you need to do is simply delete if you know you don't want to use the location again. So let's just delete. Are you sure you want to delete this data? Okay. Location deleted successfully. We've just deleted the location. Now let's create this location again. We're creating this location at the finance module. The name of the location is called audit, and we create. Location created successfully. Now let us do a quick recap. We have just created a location at the finance department called audit. Also, we created an employee record for an employee called Peter Pan who works at the finance department in the audit office. Now let us log in as Peter Pan, the employee we just created, to show you how the operation or the create operation was successful. Now I'm going to log out as the admin, and I'm going to sign in as Peter. So let's say Peter, and the password tests. Never. Nope. Remember, we just created a new employee called Peter Ola, or Peter Pan. This will update shortly. And we set roles for Peter. Peter can view clients. Peter can view clients. Peter can access managed care as an auditor from the audit location, not as a cashier, but as an auditor. You need to ensure that you're choosing the right location because the system will always register where you're working from. So you need to click on audits. Peter can access the managed care module, and Peter can access the finance module. So Peter needs to choose audits. Now we have finally checked that we successfully created an employee record for an employee called Peter Pan. Let us do a quick recap. We logged in as an admin to the facility test, and we created a new employee record. We updated the employee record, and we set a role for the employee. We also created a new location. We deleted the location and created the location again, and I showed you how you can update a location. This is how you use the HealthStack platform as an admin.